Hey everyone, let's talk camping with unicorns. So this is book number 11 in the Phoebe and Her Unicorn series. This is a middle grade graphic novel series. I have been thoroughly enjoying this series. It is very enjoyable, it's very cute, at times it's very heartwarming. So yeah, I've enjoyed it. With this being a middle grade, I can't really tell you much about it. There's not a straight plot, it's just various comics. Some situations are literally like 4 panels on one page, and sometimes it's 3 or 4 pages. So there's not a definite plot point or plot thread. It's just various situations that Phoebe gets into with her best friend Marigold, who is a unicorn. Now this one takes place mostly over summer vacation because Phoebe is in school. She's in elementary school. I don't know what grade, I can't remember what grade, if it's like 3rd or 4th grade, something like that, but she never ages. At least she hasn't in these first 11 books. And we're just following as she goes on different adventures. In this particular one, there's a couple of things that they do go over. For one, they go over, you find out why unicorns do not wear clothes. You know, if dogs and cats were magical creatures, it would probably pretty much be the same reason why they generally don't wear clothes unless we as human beings put them in clothes. But I thought that was a very unique and interesting thing. Another thing that came up is how there's a situation during summer vacation where Phoebe gets invited to the pool by her frenemy, Dakota. Now Dakota at times will act like a friend, but she's more like a bully or, you know, not an enemy in school. Dakota is friends with goblins, and Dakota invites Phoebe to the pool. And of course Phoebe at first is like, is this a prank? Dakota's like, no. Dakota tries to teach Phoebe how to be cool so that she can hang out with her friends. And so basically you find out that Dakota wants to be around Phoebe more because Dakota can't talk about being around her goblin friends with her cool friends at school because they're not going to get it. But Phoebe will get it, but Phoebe's not cool. So Dakota's kind of stuck there. You do have, it does say camping with friends. There is a little bit in here where Phoebe goes camping. It's Phoebe, Marigold, Phoebe's mom and dad, and they go camping with one of Phoebe's friends from school. I want to say Max, I could be wrong on that. But he is there with his 2 moms. So you do have some LGBT rep because he has 2 moms. And they go on camping, and while they're camping they meet another unicorn who doesn't live with the other unicorns. This unicorn has decided to live out in the woods and has made assumptions about human beings based on what he has seen of people hiking along the trail. So that's been interesting. You do have a little bit where they play poker, but it's a child playing poker with a unicorn, so it's not like it's a major gambling thing. So they're playing cards, and of course, as kids do, they come up with their own new rules. So, and let's see. Oh, one thing that was cute in this was a talent show. You have Marigold going to do stand-up for her talent show. There's another unicorn that sings, and at one point you see a dragon that plays a guitar or something. There is a little mini dragon in this later on that he says he breathes candy. Phoebe thinks he barfs candy. But he's in a musical group as well. So you have various magical creatures, not just the unicorn. You have the goblins and dragons as well. This was interesting, and sometimes these kind of tackle some tougher stuff that you can deal with as you get older. For one thing, Phoebe is, okay, so Dakota has kind of what we would know as a YouTube channel. She does some stuff on YouTube, puts videos out there. I don't know if it's really called YouTube in this, I don't think it's ever said, but it's put out on the internet, videos on the internet. Phoebe watches. Phoebe wants to know if Dakota is going to say anything about her, but she's trying to figure out why she cares when she knows she shouldn't care what someone else thinks about her. So, and that's not just, that's something that happens as you get older, and I think that's something that never really goes away for a lot of people, is you care what people think about you, but really you shouldn't care. Even I'm that way. I care what people think, but at the same time, it's like, why should I care? As long as I'm happy, and, you know, I mean, in certain situations, you know, my happiness comes in secondary or last to someone else's safety or something like that, but you still for whatever reason, as human beings, we care what other people think about us. Anyway, and I wish that wasn't always the case. Unicorn fashion is really big in this. At one point you have Marigold with a fake. So she has her unicorn horn, her real one, and then she wears, the fashion of that moment is to wear a fake horn with the real horn. And then there's slap. She's trying to bring slap bracelets. I remember when slap bracelets were huge when I was in junior high. What are some of the other trends that she tries to do? I can't remember. There's more than just the one. Like Phoebe gets these light up shoes, and then Marigold has to try to compete with the light up shoes. I don't remember. It probably had something to do with why unicorns don't wear clothing. Another thing that I thought that this touched on that was pretty good is that at one point Phoebe stumbles upon Marigold and sees that Marigold is not happy. Marigold is actually kind of sad, and they have this conversation of like, I'm sad, but I don't know why I'm sad. Sometimes you just have these down moments and you don't know why, and I thought that was done very well. One of the other things at the end that was fun is that you basically figure that unicorns have their own version of a lot of stuff that humans do, like haunted houses. You have what we know as haunted houses, and then unicorns have their own version of a haunted house. So it's fun. It's just a fun read. It's very quick, very lighthearted. Again, no plot thread. So these are all different instances that have popped up in this, like, you know, the whole thing with fashion, the camping, the school stuff, the pool, all stuff. So I think I'm going to give it like a 4-star. I'm just having a good time with it. It's fun and it's so cute. So I thoroughly enjoy this series. So let me know if you've read any of Phoebe and Her Unicorn or anything else by Dana Simpson. Definitely let me know. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I'll talk to you later.